Today we're introducing queen cells into Nucs. Hello, I'm Griffey, welcome to Gwynny Griffith. Here we do everything beekeeping, farming, countryside living, and we do reviews as well. Now we are just in the field where the Langstroth Nucs are, and I am not in my truck. My truck actually broke down on me, a little AdBlue fault, but it's fixed. They just did a software update and now it's fixed, so nothing to worry about. But we are here and we got a very important job. If you saw a couple of videos ago, we were with Border Honey learning how queen rearing works and how they rear queens, and I took some cells back with me. Well, here they are, keeping them warm in the carousel. Now we hired this from Border Honey, and we've got 10 cells in here which we're keeping warm, and we're going to put these now into hives. Now I've never done this before, and when I say never done this before, of course I've dropped queen cells that I found in hives into different hives, but I've never bought queen cells and put them into Nucs. So we've got 3 Langstroth Nucs here now, which we just sold the bees this morning. We packed them, so there'll be no queen cells there now. The cells are going to go in straight away, and we'll pick this video back up then in a few weeks' time to see did it work. Is this a good method of putting a queen into a hive? And we've got some nationals down in one of the nuke yards. We're heading there after this one, and we're going to be putting queen cells in there. So we'll just show you a little clip how we're going to be putting the queen cell on the frame, and yeah, we'll see you in a couple of weeks, see if this worked or not. Just gonna find somewhere nice. I don't want to kill any brood, and we're gonna just stuff that into there. Okay. Okay, it's been 3 weeks, I think, since the queen cells went in. So we'd expect to see some eggs today. Now, I've just put the kids, well, Fleer to bed, so I've got time to check a couple of hives. This one, queen cell Border Honey. Oh, there you go, 1st of the 7th. That's the date that went in, the queen cell. Always good writing dates on the hive, and it is the 20th today, so 20 days later we should see some eggs in there. Now, we haven't had a chance to do any big videos this week. We've been jarring honey all week, ready for Royal Welsh, and Hara's up there now, so I'm on kid duties, but I want to check these hives, get this video out today. So hopefully the queen is hatched out and laying in here. I haven't got much protection on, just this veil and gloves. Oh, the bees are bringing back pollen, and they're covered in balsam. You know, can you see that bee? I move that bit of glass, you can see a bit of white on the back. So they're working the balsam, which is good. I'm hoping my honey hives are working the balsam as well. Right, okay, let's try and get this tripod set up in a decent place. Okay, there's a little nuke in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames. Yes. Let's see, let's take a swim out. Come down here in a rush. I forgot my hive tool. Let's try and get in. Is there anything on this frame? No, just stores on this one. I'm gonna need some 2 hands, I think, to tackle this. Right. Pollen and honey on that side. Pollen and honey that side. Ooh, we got eggs. Can I see the queen? Literally, I can only see day-old eggs. Fill the frame with eggs. I don't know if the GoPro will pick it up, but every cell in there is laid up. So I don't know whether she started laying today, because the weather hasn't been great. The last week has been really good, or say the last 4 days. Right. Let's continue. Let's see if I can see some older brood. So that's what's left of the cup. They've taken it right back down, cleaned all of it, just left the plastic cell. Take her back with us. And laid this frame up today. I have to try and take a photo of that on my phone for me to overlay what I'm seeing, so you don't think I'm lying. Let's take a photo of that. Let's get the next frame out. There's no older brood than day-old eggs from what I can see. No, just honey on that one. So 2 frames of day-old eggs by the looks of it. So maybe I've come a little bit too fast. Right, stores on that one. I'm gonna check those 2 frames again, just in case. I could have easily seen that queen and I missed her. I'm not gonna mess about too much, because if she's literally just had it laying, I'm gonna give her a few weeks and we'll come back later, see how they're doing. But she could be on the floor, could be on the walls. I could easily miss her. But, oh, there she is. Can you see her? Look at that. There she is. Aboard a honey queen cell hatched out. And now she's literally just started laying 20 days after that cell went in. Well, I won't check anymore then, because it's gonna, if she's only started laying today, some of them may not have started laying. But on the first hive I've checked, that queen has hatched out and she's mated. The hive is nice and calm, quiet, there's pollen coming in, so I was pretty confident before I opened it up. So there we go. Putting queen cells in does work, and transport them in the carry cell does work as well. So at least we've proven that to myself. Mission success. Oh, I'm well happy with that. Let me take his veil off. That's better. Plenty of activity coming in. I'm blocking the entrance up. Let me just move out the way. Oh, there we go. So, some promising news on the queen cells front. 1 out of 10 is mated anyway. But if she literally started laying today and the queen cell went in on the 1st, she would have hatched out on the 2nd or the 3rd maybe. The first 2 weeks weren't very good weather for mating. So time will tell. She's taken a while to get mated. I'll check the rest now this week. Well, I might not have time this week because we're up the Royal Welsh. I'll try and check the rest of them now next weekend, see if they've successfully mated and hatched out, or do we need to add frames in. So we'll do that. But looking at the first hive today, that is looking promising. Day-old eggs, but you know, it is way too early to say if it was a success. Those queens have taken a while to get mated by the sounds of it, purely down to the weather. When I came back from Border Honey, the first 2 weeks was just terrible. It's literally the last week we've had which has been pretty good, and still I've seen queens being late mated and come through fine. No reason for things to go wrong there, but we'll know in a few weeks time once that queen starts to lay in and we can see brood in all stages, and if they're not drawing out any queen cells within the first couple of weeks, that queen will be spot on. Well, that's it for this video. Sorry, it's just a short one. Been jarring honey all week and no beekeeping, and next week will be much of the same, I'm afraid. We're going to be up in the Royal Welsh, which is basically the main show in Wales. Biggest agricultural show in Europe, and biggest show in Wales by far. The food hall there is outstanding, the show is outstanding. If anybody does want a really good day out, the Royal Welsh is literally tomorrow to Thursday. If you're watching this video on the day of release, I highly recommend you go. Lots of beekeeping stuff there as well. People showing honey, people showing beeswax. I think the Welsh Beekeeping Association will be there as well. So if you are going, see you there. If not, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.